Hello Taurians, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I want to apologize for not being able to upload videos, but those of you who follow my community news, community channel, the community page on the channel, the tab, oh my goodness, I've been traveling a lot. I've had a lot of family issues, so this is why, I've been, absent on here. Okay then, so today is, what is it today? 27th. So I'd like to do for you, my lovely Taurians. Yeah, I miss you so much. I'd love to do for you love related reading from today, which is Saturday, until next Saturday. Okay, so how do they see you, my lovely Taurians? By the way, this is my room. This is where I pretty much grew up, so you can't really see much other than lots of postcards. Anyway, so we're gonna look into how do they see you and how do you see them. Okay, how do they see you, Taurus? And they see you from today until next week. The way you're being viewed, the way you're being seen is, wow, Page of Wands, a new beginning. So they see as if you are having a new beginning, or you're working on something creative, Taurus. Okay, that's how you're being viewed. Okay, you're very passionate about something. You might be having a new beginning with Pisces. Whatever you're doing right now, you're focusing on you, Taurus, from this week, from today up to next Saturday. You're focusing on what you want to do, okay? This is a new beginning. This is about me, that sort of beginning, okay? Or if you have broken up with someone recently, this could be a new beginning for you, with someone else, possibly. They also view you with, wow, Ace of Wands. You feeling very passionate about something, okay? They see you going for whatever you're starting right now, whatever you're planning to start this week, Taurus. It's a good decision. If there's something you're not sure about this particular week, because July's been up and down emotionally. I mean, it still is. It's been tiring for us Taurians, the Mercury retrograde, battered all of us emotionally, right? But there's a new beginning for you waiting around the corner, Taurus, and you need to go for it, okay? And they see you this way. They see you going after your passion. So that's very nice. You're going after your goals, Taurus. You're going after your passion, what you're feeling passionate about. Taurus, they also view with, okay, we've got, oh, I didn't hold the deck properly. Wow, Knight of Swords, okay. So you might be communicating with lots of people right now, okay. Or you might be with Knight of Swords is the energy of, trying to get to the bottom of truth, trying to talk to lots of people, communicating, asking questions, why. Sometimes getting involved in gossips with this particular energy. So I'm not saying you are a gossip, Taurus, but Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, sorry, he tends to speak to many people. Sometimes he's quite a genuine character, but he ends up saying something to someone and this gets turned into a gossip. So watch out for any gossips, okay? Because we still, throughout this week, up to midweek, we're still in Mercury retrograde, okay? So hold on, this is the last week, the last few days, okay? And I feel like, there's something passionate you're feeling about. If there's something, whether it's a person, a project, we're talking about love here, you need to go for it, Taurus, okay? Because someone is watching you and they know you're passionate about some kind of a new beginning in your life. Maybe passionate about doing what you love, but I also view you as if, you communicate with lots of people. Yes, with Knight of Swords, okay? So they think you're a good communicator. How do you view them, Taurus? How do you view them? Wow. Queen of Wands in the reverse position. You view them as someone who, okay, like you're not paying attention to them. They're not in the, like, you know, Queen of Wands in the upright position is someone who's in the center of attention, someone who is admired, is looked up to. And the way I view this story is like you don't see them this way. Queen of Wands is someone who rules by the heart, someone who's got a lot of passion, but they're in a reverse position. So maybe right now they've lost the passion for whatever they're doing in their life, or maybe quite simply you don't view them like you used to view them, okay, Taurus? Because Queen of Wands could be a fiery energy, is someone who's quite artistic, someone who likes to create, someone who leaves a very positive long-lasting impression on people, okay? People love this person, but I feel like this person's light or candle is burning, and for some reasons you don't view them, you're not feeling as drawn to them as you used to, Taurus, okay? That's how I see this card. It's funny because when I said that, I just saw a dead fly. It's not really funny, right? Okay. You also view them, Taurus, with, all right, you don't view them being stable. You don't view them as a marriage material. Four of Wands in a reverse position. You haven't got a strong foundation with this person, okay? Maybe in the past you wanted to marry them, okay? But that's not the case any longer, Taurus. No. I feel like you're doing you, you know? You also view them with King of Wands. You know they're a go-getter. You might be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're a little bit selfish. They go after what they want very often. It's not that you hold that against them, because you like that kind of energy. You like people who are ambitious, hardworking. But this person sometimes prefers to go after the goal rather than going after love. And that's something you can't accept, okay? You know, that's how I see it. So you're sort of focusing on you. Page of Wands is a, you know, beginning for yourself, and there's something you're feeling very passionate about. Maybe it's you are feeling passionate about, you know, something you've discovered about yourself, Taurus, and they know this, and that's what they're feeling drawn to. But what they don't know is that you don't see them as passionate, creative. You're not drawn to them like you used to be with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You don't find them, you don't want to marry them any longer. You don't want a commitment from them. You don't see them as stable. There's a lack of foundation, quite frankly, because you think they're a bit selfish, as hardworking as they are. Now, what is the blockage between you, Taurus? And the blockage is, oh my goodness, the end of the cycle for you too. This kept coming up even before, you know. I've started to shuffle. Sorry if I sound weird. I've been speaking Polish for the last, how many days? A few. So it's a bit weird because I can't remember words in Polish. So I'm very slow when it comes to communication. Get frustrated because I can't remember words. And then obviously it also affects my English, so it's like, so forgive me if I'm a little bit stuck now and then, but I'm definitely more comfortable in English right now, because at least I use the word, I recycle them more or less every day, right? Sorry. All right then. And the outcome between you two. What is the outcome for Taurus? Oh my goodness. Okay, the outcome is either you two might be reconciling, or quite possibly either on your or their mind is a reconciliation, Taurus, or quite simply is meaning that you just miss each other. Okay, we're gonna clarify this. Remember, we're still Mercury retrograde, so if that's what's lingering on your mind, Taurus, or if you're cross-watching, just hold your horses until August the 2nd, all right? Now, let's get you a piece of advice. 2 cards. 2 cards for Taurus. And the person dealing with, we've got here 10 of Swords, painful ending and a self-reflection. So, you know, there might have been, because we've got the end of the cycle as the blockage, there might have been a painful ending between you two, Taurus, okay? And now there's a time for self-reflection, meditation, okay? This is all about Swords thinking. It's like you're still thinking about it, Taurus. If you're a cross-watcher, you're also still thinking about it. This was a painful ending, but remember, after painful ending, there is a new beginning, and this is the new beginning you've got here, Taurus, and they see this, okay? So the advice is not to because I feel like emotionally you're done with it, and you've been done with it, Taurus, for a long time. But 4 of Swords is about meditating and thinking about, what did I learn from this situation? If I was to do this all over again, would I change something? Okay, where did I go wrong? It's about time you self-reflect, meditate, not guilt trip yourself, Taurus, not self-pity the situation, etc., but sort of think about, what did you learn from it, and you know, how can you fix it the next time around? How can you change yourself? Or was there enough that you've done? You know, you might want to think about, have I done enough, you know, to save it, you know, to save this relationship. You know, because I think you might feel like you want to self-reflect. You might be thinking about this connection and be like in that sort of energy, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, but remember, there was a painful ending. You felt possibly betrayed with 10 of Swords. Okay, what did you learn from it? Okay, because there's no point living in the past. There is a new beginning for you. Okay, so the importance of things that in our life that did not work out is not to cry over it, is think about, what did we learn? And I mean, I know it's easier said than done, and I know you all know this, but I mean, even though I do the tarot, I mean, you know, it's like, I don't know if you know that saying with being a teacher, you know, the worst students are the teachers, and I feel like the worst people to take advice are actually the tarot readers. You know, I feel like sometimes, but anyway, so we're gonna clarify. I really want to clarify sorry, I'm not sitting properly, so it's sort of annoying. I'm gonna clarify the blockage, the end of the cycle. We've got it twice here. Let's clarify between you two the end of the cycle, the end of the soulmate connection. Why? I mean, not why. Let's get a card and see what it takes us, okay? Okay, we've got hope and 10 of Wands, okay? So, I feel like Taurus, you might have gained some, you know, there's Aquarius here maybe involved, or maybe you've had some hope with this connection, okay? But I think you're not hoping any longer. And 10 of Wands, the reason why this connection came to the end, quite possibly, Taurus, is because it was draining you emotionally. It was just too much, okay? And maybe you're not fully over it, but you're taking definitely time away from it, okay? You're not having the hope any longer. You sort of decided that, you know, it was, you know, too much burden to carry on your shoulders, and that's why you had to stop it. Now, but the outcome is reconciliation, or missing each other, or, you know, maybe it's you or them. For this particular week, you will be thinking of each other, you know, should I give them a call? Should I email them? Should we get back together? I really miss them. Let's see if we can clarify this. And we've got here, okay, 9 of Cups in reverse, okay. This was your wish fulfilled, back in time to reconcile, my lovely Taurus. But that is not the case any longer, okay? Let's get one more card. Because the end of the cycle is here, and they drained you emotionally, Taurus. And we've got 2 of, you know, there's no more juggling. If you juggle someone with someone else, or if you were juggled, this is the end, okay? This was in the recent past. It's over. No more juggling, no more being juggled. This is no longer my wish being fulfilled. It's not something I'm wishing for. I don't want to reconcile with this person. I do not miss them. I don't want to be juggled by them. And that is the outcome, Taurus, okay? I want to clarify the advice. Advice is the end of the cycle. Lingering, thinking of the end of the cycle, painful ending in your life, Taurus, that happens in your thoughts, because that comes after, you know, you've dealt with your emotions. We've got Four of Swords, person who's gone to the war. Unfortunately, they failed in the battle. They didn't, you know, win the battle, and now they're lying thinking, if I could have, you know, taken part in that battle all over again, what would I have changed? Okay. Sometimes we need this isolation, self-reflection, me time, I, me, myself time, to gather strength and pick ourselves up after a painful ending. And that is something you may need to be doing this week, even if you're thinking about the end of this end of the cycle, Taurus, you got to, you know, remember to, my sister's calling. I'm not gonna pick it up because in the video will stop, so she can wait. All right then, Taurus, so here is the this is what it is. Sorry, let me just switch it off. Okay. All right then, so let me just get you quickly. I've got these new cards. These are animal cards, okay? Spirit guides, it's like a message for you for this week, okay? She messaged me, that's better. Oh, beautiful. It actually resonates. Panda is a message for you. Message from Panda. You know I love animals. And so do you. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So create a special sacred place for yourself in your home at work, where you can find that me, myself, and I place, you know, that you really need, Taurus. You need this because, you know, maybe there was the end of the cycle back in time. Emotionally, you were done with it, but the thoughts might be lingering, might be on your mind this week, okay? So don't be so fooled by the Mercury retrograde. I'm going to read more about Panda. Thank you so much for your donations. I managed to buy some decks, you know. It's been hard recording because I'm at my parents' house, but from Monday I'm moving to Krakow, so to his main city, so it'll be easier. Panda. Okay, here is your panda. Taurus. Oh my goodness, now battery. Sorry. Taurus, a sacred space is an area in your home or workplace where you can have some privacy for contemplation, meditation, or simply a bit of quiet time to think, Taurus. If this isn't possible at work, to do at work, it becomes even more imperative that you provide this for yourself in your home. So make a space for yourself anywhere where you can, once again, contemplate, meditate, or simply find a quiet corner for yourself. This is a space that is your territory, okay? Like for Panda, whether it is an entire room or a corner of your living room or bedroom, place a cozy chair or pillow there and then set up a simple altar. Oh, I love that. One that contains a few pieces that are both personal and precious. Include a candle in your space, Taurus, that you can light when you are abiding there. Make your sacred space a comfortable place to hang out with no agenda or compulsion to do anything. So you go there when you feel like it. As Buddha said, don't just do something, sit there. You may find all sorts of reasons or excuses not to do this, but don't cave into these internal objections. Make it important enough for your emotional and mental health and balance to create this kind of private spiritual sanctuary. We all need this sanctuary in our house. Be sure to do nothing in particular for a good period of the time while you're there. The increasingly rapid pace of life and growing intensities in the world are even greater because for doing so. It's a place for solace, solitude, and where you can more closely listen to your inner voice and feelings and tap into the life force inside that's expressing itself as you. Okay. So it's very important for this week, Taurus, for all of you, you know, because you might be thinking about this end of the cycle that you've experienced in love in the recent past. You might be thinking about this person. You don't want to reconcile with them any longer. That's not the case, but it's important you've got that place in your house where you can sit down and be by yourself, okay? Where you can contemplate, gather your thoughts together, and just sit there and do nothing, actually, you know. So that's something I'm advising you to do this week, okay? Find some place where you can be by yourself and create this altar in your home, okay, for yourself. We all need this, okay, because the life can be very hectic these days. So I hope this really resonates with you. Oh, and I forgot we have to do the extended. Okay, we will. I'm gonna look into extended right now, okay? So in extended, we're gonna clarify and we're gonna give you some more messages, okay, my lovely Taurans? All right then. So I will talk to you soon, and I will try to do the extended right now as I'm speaking, okay? Actually, you know what? I don't really feel like doing extended. I feel like I'm just gonna do the general reading on Monday, so there'll be no extended for this reading. It is what it is. I hope it resonates. I felt like I had to do it for you. I've been quite busy, but here it is. That's a very important message for you from Panda. I hope you like my deck. This deck is this is the messages from animals, spirit guides. Thank you. I love you, Taurians, and I will talk to you soon.